All right, welcome to Crossroads Sports Radio, episode number 398. I'm your host, Brandon Reef, joined by always my co-host, Jonathan Birdsong. JB, happy Tuesday.
Thanks, man. It's good to be on, man. I know we ain't really did a Tuesday show in a long time, man. So, am I coming in good?
I can barely hear you.
But you can see.
I can see you. I can just barely hear you. Try it again.
All right. You know how it is with the power of the internet. What about now?
You're clear as can be. It's just your mic. Your mic is muffled. Like you're in a different room talking.
Oh, okay, give me a second. I know what's going on. Give me a second.
All right. All right, so we've got Crossroads Sports Radio tonight. Quick episode tonight on a Tuesday night. Brackets are the big thing to talk about here tonight, right? Brackets, bracketology, the NCAA tournament. We're ready. We're set to go. If you've got your bracket, get your bracket filled out. We'll see.
Well, hold on. Everybody.
That's better.
That's better. But hold on, Brandon, you talking about bracketology. Everybody's not even filled out the brackets on the Crossroads Sports. You know what I'm saying? One we did with the ESPN.
Well, we got people that are saying they're ESPN fans, and I don't know how we're going to be able to get a winner if somehow they win. We ain't going to know who it is.
Okay. Well, they don't have much time.
No.
Because the first four in.
Those don't count. Those games don't count. It doesn't start till third.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying they need to get their action together. So you got 24 hours.
I've been locked in deep. I just had a guest appearance on Truth with a little bias a little bit ago.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I had asked DCOT what kind of, and I have happily named them now down there as Ala Frauds instead of Alabama. So,
wow.
And then I had a shout out to the Epic Pod on there. I was on there last night talking college ball with them.
Okay.
They said they had a problem getting a hold of you. You apparently there are some wires crossed on getting a hold. So
I think we on two different time patterns, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cock-a-doodle dude.
Popped in for Crossroads last night on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good though.
John, looking at the brackets, my man. I can make a case now after 48 hours since we first talked when the brackets came out.
Mm-hmm.
I can make a case right now for each of the number 4 teams, number 1 seeds losing early.
Losing early?
Losing early. Let me go through.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because now we ain't got to. I mean, I was trying to hold DCOT, you know what I'm saying, feelings, you know what I'm saying. He's jumping on the Arizona train, man. And that's probably one of the weakest number 1s that's probably out there.
Second, I give Florida the weakest. Florida the weakest number 1. They haven't played great all season, 26-7.
Up and down, yeah.
It looked great in their last game against Vanderbilt in the SEC tournament. So I just it's hard to repeat.
Absolutely.
It can be done. UConn did it. So, but with Florida there, I don't trust.
How they lose to Vanderbilt? That's what you kind of got residue in your mind, and people can go back and then, like I said, I said on Sunday, the kid from Vanderbilt played an amazing game, but you can't. If you're Florida and they are stacked, you can't let a one-man gang Vanderbilt team take you out. Then your tournament chances is nothing because like everybody's got a one-man gang. Every mid-major, every high major got one-man gang, two-man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can kind of take over a game for you, so long as they got decent enough rebounding, man. So I kind of who's saying Epic might always available for my friend. Oh man, we get on there, man. I love the Epic podcast, man.
Yeah, you dodging them, man. You dodging them.
When it comes to breaking down AFC North and football in general, man, that's my go-to guys, man, for sure.
We're working on a draft show for April again during the NFL draft night.
Okay.
So,
y'all know me. I'm crazy. I'm going lineman.
Here's my thing. I have a hard and I heard some news about Kelvin Sampson that last year Houston had the ability to be the host for this year's tournament last year when they were into the Final Four, having that option, and they turned it down themselves, knowing that the location was going to be the Toyota Center for this year's tournament if they would end up getting selected. So it actually helps them out because last year they played Purdue up here
Yeah.
in Indianapolis. And then the year before that, they had to play, I forget who they had to play, but they had to play in the home arena. This time, if they make it to the regional final and they're against Florida, it's right down the street at the Toyota Center in Houston. So I like Houston to knock off Florida if Florida can get there. They got to get past Nebraska or Vanderbilt. Or don't even put them past Hawaii or not Hawaii, Iowa. Could be issues for
Could
them
be.
there.
Could be.
When I look at the East, I'm scared by Duke with Caleb Foster's foot injury. Going to be out for an extended time. Shire said the other night now that it's going to be for a few more weeks. So we're looking Elite Eight, Final Four before he could possibly be back if they get there. They run into a pesky possible St. John's squad. I see people talking highly with St. John's could make that run with an injured Duke squad. The other big man might be back. He's day-to-day, they're saying. St. John's can make that run. UConn and Michigan State. I think that could be set up for an epic thing. Don't be shocked if Izzo's squad knocks off Hurley in that Sweet 16 game. I don't want people to be shocked by, oh my God, right? Because it could happen. I'm not saying it will, but UConn's leaking some oil, John. They're leaking some oil. They're not as much as some of these other teams we're going to bring up, but they're leaking some oil there.
Just a little bit. You mentioned St. John's. St. John's I think St. John's got hosed just a little bit, man. I kind of, like you said, 48 hours after looking at it, man, I think St. John's got hosed. Big East champions, back-to-back Big East champions. Should not be, you know what I'm saying, coming in with a fifth seed, man. However you feel about the Big East. Hell, they got two other teams in the tournament. You know, so like I don't necessarily believe I think there's a little disrespect there, and that's kind of me taking away my Rick Pitino, hate, saying my old Hoosier hate for Rick Pitino, man. Like no, them against Duke, like that's obviously an intriguing matchup, old versus new, the up and rising coach, right? I would say Duke has a better inside game. Even though Zuby Okafor, I won't mess up his last name, but that guy, he's Big East Player of the Year, incredible basketball player. You know what I'm saying, that he's been in 3 seasons with St. John's, man. I still would edge Duke. I still would get it together. I still would edge Duke, man. They got to get out of it. You don't want volume shooter Isaiah Evans. If you can kind of get, you get him. The steady shots, and of course he's gonna put up 20. You know what I mean, especially with another guy being out or whatever, right? But yeah, you don't. They have great inside. Brandon, I got Duke winning the championship. Period. It's in Indianapolis. They have great. You know what I'm saying? How many times have they won? When they come to Indianapolis, the Duke basketball program. So I got them coming. Winning it all versus Purdue.
Looking at the West. You look at Arizona, right? You can't trust them. I've said forever you can't trust them. And Purdue's got the easiest route, I say, with those teams there. But John, Arizona could get hicked up very easily. They could very easily make it to the Final Four. They could very easily win the national championship as Arizona. But we know Arizona, right? They could very much get hiccuped by Wisconsin, or an Arkansas team could beat them in that Sweet 16 game. But they've been the most consistent team all year. They won the regular season, toughest conference. Yeah. They won the Big 12 tournament, toughest conference. So they're there. It's just, can they get it? They haven't won 3 straight conference tournament or NCAA tournament games since 2015. And they haven't won national championships since 97 right here in Indianapolis at the RCA Dome.
I think I had them, or like I said, I had Arizona as the early out, Brandon. Just because the team.
I got on my Final Four.
Backcourt's a little bit too young for me. Front court, Koa Pete, great individual basketball player. Probably still needs a little bit of season, but his eyes and ears and minds is on his draft selection. He knows he has to. They all know they got to play well. I don't want to take nothing away from that. They're bought in, unlike maybe Darren Peterson, right? And the Kansas Jayhawks, man. But I don't have my bracket in front of me, but I had them going out the second round, I do believe.
Second round, they would play either Villanova or Utah State. Had to be the next round.
What? No, it was just the next round. It's the next round after that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Because
Wisconsin.
Utah State, hey man, pull up. I don't even know what this dude's name is, Brandon, and that's a shame on me because I like college basketball and I damn sure like West Coast college basketball, right? This dude's complaining about a city, dude. We don't even know who you are.
Calhoun.
We don't know who you. Who?
Jerry Calhoun or Jared Calhoun.
Oh, is he a lineage guy?
The Sprinkle is at Washington.
Well, you don't see the Martelli. You don't see Martelli Jr. over complaining in West with who or what? Any in
he was in the Horizon League.
Yeah, VCU.
He was in the Horizon League with Youngstown State.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. But like now he's out there complaining about being AC having to play Villanova, man. It is what it is, man. You gotta get your stripes, man, before they can start making you a number 7 seed or number 5 seed. What is he talking about?
I've got them winning. I've got them beating Villanova.
Utah State?
They're good. They're good. I watched their 2 tournament games. They're a real deal, man. They're gonna win 1 game. They're gonna beat Villanova. Kevin Willard ain't gonna
they're not gonna beat Arizona.
No, but they can win 1 game. So Purdue, John, I have in a couple of different brackets. I've got them going to the Final Four and winning in one bracket, and I've got them in my main ones losing to Arizona, and I don't like it because I don't think as well maybe Arizona's not going to get there, so that gives Purdue an easier route. The thing. Now, Wisconsin's went to the Final Four. The last 2 times Wisconsin's went to the Final Four, John, they were a 5 seed, and also they were in the West. Where are they at this year? A 5 seed into the West.
The best path for Purdue to get to a championship and winning it is to obviously stay healthy and everybody 100% as they go. They are tournament tested, tournament tried. Year over year, you got 2 seniors in the backcourt. You got Kaufman Wren, who they've kind of found another little offensive like ding. You know what I'm saying? I know Coach Painter, they criticize him for not having a counter, and now he's kind of come up with some of his counter. Clough had a little bit of down, 4 games, kind of going into the Big Ten tournament, turned everything around. All that's behind him. I think Purdue is ready to march on. No pun, no cliche intended. They would have to play air-free, another air like they played against Michigan. They'd have to play another air-free basketball game against a Duke or Arizona. Just like where you don't have 2 turnovers in the, you know what I'm saying, all game, and right. Like, you know what I'm saying, Smith and Lawyer go crazy from 3, and everybody eats off. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to beat a Purdue or Duke.
Looking at Michigan, Midwest region. The only way I see Michigan losing is if the injury happens. That injury ends up being a little more severe than we thought with that ACL for the point guard being gone. And really, to be honest, I only see one team that could upset them here, and it's Iowa State in the regional final. So I've got Michigan going all the way to the Final Four myself. But I think Iowa State's the only team that can give them a fall.
I don't know, Brett.
The Alafrauds down there getting busted.
Yeah. Oh, well, damn. You didn't have to bring that up, man. That might have been for medicinal purposes, man. Hopefully it was just for medicinal purposes only, man. Pound of weed, a pound of marijuana.
He ain't waiting for himself.
Plead the 5th, young son. Plead the 5th, man, and get you a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Get Nick Saban on the phone. The Boyer is on his way out to Penn State.
How far do you trust Rick Barnes in Tennessee?
He's got one of his players, got that his main guy kind of coming back. Rick Barnes obviously good. I'm not going to disrespect his coaching record or his, you know what I'm saying, opportunity to get in big games and not necessarily win them. So, you know, win the weekend, and then we won't see you no more after Sunday.
I like VCU to beat North Carolina.
That's where the Martelli brothers is at, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man, they gonna lose. It's
Zip
how
them
many?
up.
What's the point differential? It's like +2.
Give me a second.
I know.
I'm actually betting that game.
Yeah, I know. We ain't supposed to be talking about sports.
2.5. 2.5.
You said 2. Okay, yeah. Real intense team. You know what I'm saying? If anybody watched them kind of go through the A10, I know they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But even if you watch the tournament, man, they tried to Dayton. They didn't have this past Sunday. They didn't have a chance. They took Dayton out of it real fast. So, I have them as I won't be mad if you have them as an upset special. I got North Carolina still winning. You know what I'm saying? I do, even with Caleb Williams being out. But yeah, that's gonna be a all eyes on me game.
Awesome. What else do I have? South Florida could knock off Louisville. South Florida has won 11 straight games, as Tanner said the other night. We'll see what kind of Louisville team we get.
Ain't that Johnny Dawkins' team?
I thought he's at Central Florida.
I get him confused, man. I know this, though. There's a lot of the Brotherhood, Duke, coaching branch is out here in this tournament still, man. Nolan Smith is out here. He was out here flashing the rings with the press, telling about we not an underdog. We here because we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we got John Shire in the program doing their thizzle. But I know Johnny Dawkins got his team in the tournament, man. I forget. Shame on me. I'm forgetting somebody from the branch, man. But yeah. Duke boys.
Kentucky's not going to Santa Clara, will they?
You know, Brandon, I talked to Big Blue Nation, and again, they're very confident. They're very confident that this
That's only 3.5, John.
They're very confident that this team is going to represent and win and get a W in the big dance, man. But they probably can't wait to fire their coach, Mark Pope, and probably talk to one of these Martelli brothers. or Thad Matta's going to unretire.
Yeah, Josh Sturtz in St. Louis taking on Georgia, 8-9 game.
Man, I can't wait. That's gonna be a good one, man. I think Sturtz is gonna look at that. They had their hands full this season. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they lost a home game. It was a home game against Stanford, man. So close one, but he has to prove his program can get over that. They haven't played a quad one. They haven't, you know what I'm saying? They got to get over that. This is his time.
Okay. And we'll see how the bracket goes, man. I've got Duke winning in a couple brackets, and I've got Arizona. I took Arizona just because they've been the most complete, healthy team that's there. So,
there's going to be some stories kind of come from it, man. I heard some fools say that they didn't believe in Michigan State because they didn't have any NBA players. I was like, man, this is not the NBA. I get it. That's what your eyes kind of want to focus on. Everybody wants a Kemba Walker moment or Carmelo Anthony moment, man. Those are bottles, like lightning in the bottle moments, man. Plus Kemba Walker, correct me if I'm wrong, when he did his thing, he wasn't a freshman. If I'm not wrong, you know what I'm saying? So like, no, man, let's let A-Cuff and these other dudes do their thing. I will tell you this. I wouldn't bet him. Everybody always, the last 3-4 seasons, best against Michigan State of getting knocked out. And they end up getting a little bit further than what you thought. So I kind of got them going to a Sweet 16, Brandon.
Okay.
Sparty.
Yeah, man. The madness starts Thursday. Can't wait. Looking excited for it. What else do you got on tap, Tom?
Listen, man.
I
know, real short show, y'all, man. Shame on Jonathan Birdsong. I have not been on the Major League I haven't been on the World Baseball Classic like I should have been. And I know the USA is playing right now. It's all good. Japan is out. Ichiro can't win everything. I'm not Ichiro. Shame on me. I said Ichiro. But man can't win everything.
Oh, hey.
He went there. The dude played for the Dodgers. He can't win everything, man. So, like, no, man. Y'all should tap into the World Baseball Classic. I know Brandon Reeves was chopping at the bit, talking about NFL draft. We're going to keep it short just a little bit as we kind of progress a little bit further. Because, I do want to watch some of these games, man. But Steelers, this is your time, Brandon. Get you an offensive lineman. There's some names out there. You know what I'm saying? I know you thinking wide out. Technically, you cool on wide out. You took Pittman. You paid Pittman. You know what I'm saying? But this is the time, and there's a lot of guys. The kid from Clemson, the kid from Penn State. There's another kid. Shame on me. There's even another kid from Georgia Tech. This is who they probably should draft. I also heard I heard a little bit of rumor that the Rams, if they haven't already dealt it yet, pick 14. It might be. You see all these other teams willing and dealing. You know what I'm saying? Already to get stronger.
Colts. Simone Biles coming to town.
Yeah. He knew how to break my concentration. Yeah, Simone Biles' husband is coming to the Colts.
Jonathan Owens.
Simone Biles' husband is coming to the Colts.
Simone's
put
there?
respect on his name, yeah. But you put some respect on his name. I don't know all the stats coming over from the Bears or whatnot, man. But like I told Brandon Reed, Castleton Square ain't big enough for Simone Biles, man. So y'all better get ready for her down at Keystone to Cross, man, because she's, you know what I'm saying, she's a big spender. And like, I hope, and like in all seriousness, man, I hope he comes here and help plug some holes because they're gonna need him.
Yeah, yep. We'll see. Still no update yet on Rodgers. Probably won't have it till June. So.
Well, did it officially happen? Did Justin Fields get traded to the Chiefs?
Yes, to the Chiefs. Yep.
Man, that's wild. That's wild, Brandon.
Future
What if
Hall
he
of Fame
goes there? What if he goes there and it works out? He becomes like miracle. Like that'd be crazy.
Hell yeah!
Like I'd be happy for him, man. Other than that, man, I kind of heard Jeremiah Love's name being thrown around Tennessee, even Cincinnati. We all know we all know Mendoza's going number one. You know what I'm saying? But it's about as we go probably next week, man. I have about 20 wideouts that you need 20, Brandon, that you need to keep your eye on. I got a list of 20 wideouts.
We need offensive.
You said what?
I'm
talking about. Well, you talking about for your team? Yeah, you need offensive linemen.
Yeah. Pacers keep losing. They're playing the Knicks tonight.
He's so happy.
We get to see AJ play.
Well, we're going to see a little AJ.
We can win one game here. I mean, we've lost enough in a row that we've made a little bit of a gap. So I'm all right with beating the Knicks.
Well, hopefully AJ Batanza doesn't go too crazy on Purdue in the potential second round matchup. You know what I'm saying? Third round. Damn, Brandon. That's why I should have the daggone thing in front of me. But yeah, hopefully you don't go too crazy. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I think that's gonna come. That's what's gonna happen.
Side by Side Racing Show comes out tomorrow. It was supposed to come out today, but my man
did it get recorded?
He didn't wake up in time for the show, John. It was record time and he was asleep. So recorded tomorrow morning. It'll be out tomorrow night. So
okay.
Other than that, what else?
Good rest.
You go?
Nah, man. I went, like I told you, I went down a wormhole with some old WCW content, man. Hope you got a little enjoyment out. You get to see the original bad Sting, like the heel Sting before the Crow and all that, man. But like, no, man. Other than that, man, it's been a good show, man. Everybody enjoy the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And
join the pool.
Man, your team played. Yeah, definitely play the Crossroads Sports Pools on ESPN. No, man. Tap into the tournament. College basketball. One shining moment. I might cry.
One shining moment. We'll see you guys this week. And me and John will probably tune in at some point, recap some of the madness. So we'll see you guys then. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Crossroads Sports Radio Show. You can find more episodes on iTunes and the Google Play Store. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Crossroads sports content.